What's up, Angels? I promise that my next video will be my 10,000 subscriber Q&A. Very sorry that I've been delaying that. It's just a lot to edit and process, and I want to get a good day where I'm just not really doing anything with my busy life to kind of do that. But today I wanted to go through 10 releases that I think just need a good repress or reissue, stuff that's been out of print for a while, hasn't been sold on Discogs in forever, stuff that's just on CDR, early demos. But I wrote down 10 cool things I would love to see, even stuff that I have a first press in my collection. But starting off, Gorvent with the Endless Human Hunting demo. This came on a really flimsy CDR packaging. It has nothing that you could see it on your shelf. There's no words or nothing, but there's a lot of merits compared to Abnormal Exaggeration. It's some very good Japanese brutal death metal / slam. Band selected with Fate I thought it was a great release, but I always did like the Endless Human Hunting. It's kind of like Devourment, but more so heavier Japanese Devourment is kind of what I would call the Endless Human Hunting demo. I always really love that artwork too, that red artwork. That thing is just sick. But I've been in there with a lot of Japanese deathcore and brutal death metal from the 90s, Dying Grace, Immortality, stuff like Gorvent. Blunt Force Trauma is another band that I would love to see reissue because I only think it's on Digipack, but Blunt Force Trauma was really good. It's kind of like Japanese Dying Fetus. I would love to own it. I don't know why. I don't even know if it's still available on Discogs or whatever, but I just don't want the Digipack Next up, the Ritual Torment and Gap. This is some New Jersey early proto-brutal death metal. Gaft has been resurrected. I love Gaft. Gaft's incredible. But yeah, this on a CD compilation with the It Hurts to Be Dead stuff would be cool. I know they just redid the album, but I really do think if CDN I think does Ritual Torment now, if CDN could do a demo compilation of Ritual Torment and Gaft and call it something cool besides complete discography, that would be really much appreciated. Another cool band called Voracious Gangrene with Hooked to Death. I do have an original press of this. This is some really cool brutal death metal. I feel this is due for a good repress. I don't even care that I have the original. It would still just be cool to see more people rocking the CD, maybe a vinyl press on the artwork would be really cool. That's all I'm going to show because of YouTube. I hope they don't get me. And after my Defeated Sandy interview, I was Ossuary, PA Ossuary with Fat, and the early demos, they just, his son just reissued it on Spotify, but there's no physical, really, CD, a CD compilation of early Ossuary, I think would be really cool. I always loved the way that the Fat tape looks. It's a really shiny red. And one of my all-time favorites, my lightings is wonky today, but yeah, one of my all-time favorite tapes of all time, one of my all-time favorite demos of all time, PA Brutal Death Metal, just nothing like this. It's kind of Internal Bleeding, but different. Same with this one. Cool, old school death metal. It would just be cool to see them on CD. Next is Level. This is Ohio brutal death metal, so in the realm of, stuff like Ton from Ohio and, Regurgitation, kind of a little bit more on the generical side, but I still love it so much. I always love the blue and yellow coloring, the neon greens. Just be cool to, get some leveled shirts, maybe a leveled vinyl press, why not? A Japanese band called Vagitotomy with Victim or Tragedy. This, it's even the wound deep stuff from Japan, it's just really hard to even get your hands on. It's the really, just really bad CDRs that are just expensive, and CDRs are getting, the files are getting corrupted because you're not supposed to last this long. But I mean, all these Japanese and American brutal death metal bands and European, pretty much are all bands, if you're being honest, released the CDRs Demo 2003, Demo 2004, and it's it's like a slim little plastic case that has it. Like, we need some good reissue, like they reissued. Like, Brutal Mind just needs to do like a label like that. Just put it on like a good CD with like, you know, spine text so you can see on your shelf. Like, that's would be cool. Another cool one, bigger band, Severe Torture with Baptize. I don't recall if this is a release that's been reissued on like the end of like the back of like a CD or anything, like towards the end of a CD. Baptize always liked. I think it was very underrated. I think Severe Torture's on Season of Mist now. Season of Mist, make it happen. You know, give us a Baptize reissue. Another one, Turkish Cenotaph with Life Immortal. This is like early Cenotaph. They didn't have like the gore grind imagery and the brutal death metal style. I do like the early stuff. It very much so like Suffocation meets like Dead Infection. But I love Cenotaph, even like Voluptuously Minced, or like the later, like the red one. I forget the name of it. God help me. But yeah, even like the pseudo stuff, like Cenotaph is like extremely underrated. I always thought it was one of the best modern blast bands. He has like Molested Divinity now. The last band that I think is really needs a reissue is a band called Limb from New York. This is kind of like deathcore without it being deathcore. Like, when you say deathcore, you think of like Spaced Ears and like that type of thing. Like, Limb from Limb is more so kind of just like that Burning Human, Skinless Trauma side type of like sound. Really cool artwork, really cool sound. It's like I've never seen anyone even have a copy in their collection at all. Everyone I talk to don't even have it. But yeah, especially like Burning Human too. Like, if we could get some like Burning Human reissue like on the tape, like that would be great. Like, if they reissue the tape, or we could get like a CD version. Like, I even have Burning Human on this list, but now that I'm saying it, I would love to have Burning Human. You know what I mean? But, you know, those are some releases that I highly recommend go listen to. Those are all, like, super classics. Like, it's not like I'm just saying something, I don't listen to it. I love all those releases. I'm passionate about it, and I would love to have different versions of those releases, or, like, you know, new shirts. You know, some Instagram bootleg shirt guy, please make shirts or something. Give them to me. But yeah, you know, just some ideas, give you guys some new stuff to listen to. It's pretty hard to get original copies of those albums and demos that I mentioned, but if you have one, you're lucky. Tell me what you think needs a repress. And until next time, peace out.